Alright guys, so for those of you who saw my last video, I'm a Sixers fan. I'm hurt that Isaiah Joe walked for nothing. But let's talk about the positivity on the OKC Thunder side of things. You've got a guy for nothing in the offseason, and he's an absolute weapon. And not many guys know about what Isaiah Joe can do, but I'm about to inform you guys. But before I do that, please like, subscribe, or without further ado, let's jump right into it. So before the season started, I made a video of why OKC Thunder fans should be absolutely excited with the pickup of Isaiah Joe. A lot of you guys were skeptical, and you were like, oh, is this guy really good? But now you're starting to see. Like, you might have lost to the Hornets last night, but he had 30 points and was a key contributor. He looked like Ray Allen out there. He was sniping. And the thing about Isaiah Joe is he's not just a cone. He's not just a guy who can stand around and catch and shoot. He actually has some shot creation ability. Like, I remember vividly in the Clippers game, this guy took Kawhi Leonard off the dribble, snatched it back, pulled up for mid-range. He did that about twice. And he genuinely shows confidence when it comes to creating his own shot. I genuinely feel like he has some very good potential as being a secondary, tertiary ball handler, as well as being a decent defender. Like, you guys got a stud on a 4-year deal for nothing because the Sixers are absolutely stupid. I'm not going to rant about the Sixers because I've already done that, but Isaiah Joe has so much potential and I don't think everyone else realizes. He fits into the timeline of your young core, and on top of that, I see him developing into SGA's version of having a Desmond Bane. Now, they're very different, but in the sense that Desmond Bane isn't just a shooter, he can score the ball. I see Isaiah Joe having that same type of potential. Maybe not being as good as Desmond Bane, but I wouldn't be surprised if in 2 years' time Isaiah Joe is averaging 16, 17 points per game and is one of the premier three-point shooters in the NBA, even more so than he is now. Because the talent's there, the ability's there, and overall, he just fits what you're trying to do in OKC. I like the way you have someone like, I don't know, SGA, great scorer, low volume three-point shooter, bang, you got Isaiah Joe next to him. Josh Giddey, he may not be the best shooter, he's improved as a scorer, but he has the IQ to find guys like Isaiah Joe open looks. It's a shame because I understand OKC Thunder fans wanted Trey Mann to be what Isaiah Joe is, but at the end of the day, Trey Mann might develop down the line. But in the meantime, you've got Isaiah Joe who's filling that role very well and is going to be a positive player. Now, imagine next season when Chet Holmgren comes in. The amount of rim pressure he's going to apply, he could be a force in the mid-range area, he can space the floor. That's another guy which the defense is going to have to pay attention to. That just means easier looks for Isaiah Joe. And you know what that means? That means even more buckets. The guy is shooting 50% on wide open. Are you serious? 50% on wide open threes. That's ridiculous. I know it's basic maths, but you're telling me if he's wide open, he's making it 1 of 2 times. Let's be real now. That's insane. And I feel like this is only the start. Because think about it, towards the start of the season, Isaiah Joe weren't getting too many minutes. Then around the 20-game mark, then minutes started to increase because of like the Dallas game, for example, when he came up big in overtime in the fourth quarter. Now you're starting to see OKC Thunder fans and Mark Dagnall starting to trust him more because he's genuinely a part of this core, and soon might be a starter because I see the ability, I see the shot creation, and I see the way he can fit into this core long term. You don't get shooters like Isaiah Joe often, and you got him on a steal of a contract because, like I said, there's idiots down there in Philly. So honestly, for those of you who don't know about Isaiah Joe, I tried to tell you in the offseason. For those of you that didn't believe me, it's not about I told you this, you're wrong, who's that? He's just that guy. Not many guys know about Isaiah Joe. When he starts torching everyone else's favourite teams, you're going to find out. Because there's just something about that kid, yeah? There's something about Isaiah Joe. I don't know what it is, but he actually has a lot of potential. And he might only be showing a glimpse of it now, but I can see him in a few years being that type of shooter who can do everything on the floor to a high level, to the point where he doesn't have a glaring weakness in his game. I might be overreacting, but I think that highly of Isaiah Joe. He has a nice little floater game. He could improve towards the rim, finishing around the rim, but that's about it in my opinion. So that's all I really got for this video. OKC Thunder fans, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. You got a real one in Isaiah Joe. Good coach. Tough loss last night, unfortunately. Josh Giddey, I'm joking. Let's not overreact. Josh Giddey is the only reason why, or one of the main reasons why, you are in this spot to be in playing contention. So the fact that he missed some free throws, as well as Jalen Williams, cut them some slack. But that's all I really got for this video. Thank you guys so much for listening. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Peace.